reality of wrestling, the flagship of Texas wrestling.
You just can't see it anywhere else.
He's 15 feet in the air. Brian takes him up top. Oh, look at this. Oh, my God.
Will testify.
Oh, connect flush.
Look at you did that. Boom.
Welcome to Summer of Champions 3. Matt Topolsky alongside Brad Gilmore for week 2 of our 4-week special coverage here from the World Gym Arena. Brad, oh my goodness. Last week was incredible. This week on The Reality of Wrestling, we have a last man standing match for the Reality of Wrestling TV title.
Wow, you know, last man standing, you got to incapacitate your opponent for a count of 10. We're going to see Rex Andrews taking on Brian Keith in that last man standing match. No love lost between these two. It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be unbelievable. But speaking of crazy, there is a giant piñata in the ring. A mariachi band is setting up. I believe we have a fiesta on our hands. Let's take it up to the ring.
At this time, we'd like to welcome a special guest. Making his way to the ring, the ambassador of Monterrey, Mexico, Abel Olivares.
Hola, ¿cómo están todos? Hello. It's so good to be here in this memorable night. We're going to present the key to the city, to the greatest, the legend, the biggest campeón, Gino!
Well, Summer of Champions is all about surprises, Brad Gilmore, but this is absolutely incredible. Gino is being serenaded to the ring by a mariachi band, and he's going to receive the key to the city of Monterrey, Mexico.
And what's wrong with that? What a great way to start off this monumental event, Summer of Champions 3. Gino El Campeón. He's getting the key to the city, TP. How many keys do you have? None. He's got more keys than DJ Khaled. Gino, I'm here to present you the key to the city. Our hero in Mexico. I present you tonight the key to the city. Gino, campeón de Reality Wrestling.
Gino has been undefeated for 2 years. He's been the Reality of Wrestling heavyweight champion.
Stand up.
Oh, come on, sit down, will you? It's the key to the city of Monterrey. This is Houston, Texas, the last time I checked.
Why is everyone booing? That's El Campeón. Should show some respect, TP.
Silencio. El campeón está hablando. Silencio. Lo que están viendo aquí es un campeón. Lo que están viendo, su nombre, que nadie puede tocar, porque yo soy el intocable, el fino, divino, Gino. Here you go.
Oh, the boss is in the building. The boss is in the building.
What's he doing here?
He owns this company.
I'm aware
It's
of
Summer
that.
of Champions 3, and this is someone I will stand up for, Brad Gilmore. Booker T is in the house.
I get he's the owner of the company, but he's being a party pooper.
First of all, I want to know what the hell you think this is. This is my Summer of Champions 3. You dig? You know what? I got a couple questions. Where the hell was you 2 weeks ago at the House of Hardcore meets Reality of Wrestling?
You see, Book, that was a non-title match, and Carlito wasn't worthy of El Campeón. And you know what? Had a little broken finger, Book. You see this? Broke my finger. What you gonna do about it?
So tonight, I guess this is a little party, right?
Yes.
A little fiesta, right? Who's paying for this? It's coming out of my pocket, because right now it's coming out of my time, because this TV time, man. We got guys back there ready to come out of here and perform in front of all these people. And guess what? You're not one of them. And you know what? You don't know, you know Show House of Hardcore. You come out here tonight, you wasting my time. And I always said a long time ago, you gotta represent yourself in the ring as well as out of the ring as champion. And guess what, son? You're not doing that. So tonight, being the president, owner, CEO of all this here, I got the power to strip you of this right here.
What? Unbelievable!
You feel me?
Unbelievable!
Now you, wait a minute. I can do whatever I want to do. Now you and this clown right here, get y'all up out of my arena. Now!
What? El Campeón, no more, Brad Gilmore! What is going on here? We have breaking news if you are just joining us here on the Reality of Wrestling. The party is over. Gino has been stripped of the Reality of Wrestling Heavyweight Championship by decree of the boss man himself, Booker T.
For what? For what? The man is legitimately injured, Book. He's legitimately injured.
Several weeks ago, Reality of Wrestling and the House of Hardcore had an interpromotional show. Gino did not defend the title there.
You know, we were supposed to have a #1 contenders match for this. #1 versus #2, JJ Blake versus E. Snow. So guess what? That match will be for the Reality of Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Now can you dig that, sucker?
This is Summer of Champions 3. We knew it was bound to make history, but nobody expected this. Gino is no longer champion, and the #1 and #2 competitors in the row will face off for the Reality of Wrestling Heavyweight Championship in a few weeks.
Oh yeah, it's going down.
JJ Blake, you have just been named one of the 2 competitors.
I have just been named the next Raw Heavyweight Champion. I've been named the next. Not one of 2 anything. I don't care who I'm going against. I don't care who's in the ring with me. You are simply looking at something that's long overdue. You are looking at the next Raw Heavyweight Champion.
Rob Barnes announces his return to the Reality of Wrestling. I guess time really does heal all wounds. Except you're not healed. Aren't you, Rob? You're still wounded. I can sense it. I can feel it. I am the shark in the water. Do you understand that? Did you really think you could come back to the Reality of Wrestling and not cross a dangerous path? Rob Barnes, I need you to know that you cannot survive this. You should be careful what you wish for. Oh, but I'm back. I'm better than ever. You can break my bones, but not my spirit. Wrong. I can break your bones. And as far as your spirit, I'm gonna break that too.
Ladies and gentlemen, huge Diamonds Division Fatal 4-Way later on today. One of the competitors here with me right now, Kiera Hogan. Kiera, your second match here at the Reality of Wrestling and an opportunity of a lifetime to become potentially the new Diamonds Division champion. We've had a recent history here of new Diamonds coming in and winning the championship early in their Reality of Wrestling career. The same opportunity you might have later today.
Yes, it is. Today is my second time here at Reality of Wrestling. The first time, Kylie Ray, it was a fluke. Today, I will become the new Diamonds Division champion, and every single one of the Diamonds will watch me burn.
It's been days since I've had any sleep. Thinking with anticipation of this match, today's match. Rex Andrews and Brian Keith in a last man standing match. And honestly, I couldn't be any more calm than I've ever been right now, in this moment. I've dealt with a lot through my career, in and outside of the ring. The birth of my baby daughter, and moments like today. Moments like today where it doesn't matter who I was before. It doesn't matter what I accomplished before. Today is where I show who the real Brian Keith is. This war gets settled. Today we both cowboy up. And today we figure out who the real television champion is.
Hashtag Key City Crusader. Hashtag Man Buns and title runs. We finally got them, baby. Let's go on Snapchat.
You see, it's been 1 week since we had our Summer Champions moment and we were crowned the new Tag Team Champions. But, amidst all this, I don't think we properly celebrated in the right style. So, I did a little digging deep. I found something that you're gonna like. It's a little special. It's a little treat for us to celebrate properly.
Let's see it.
It's organic.
Okay.
It's gluten-free.
You're talking my language?
And it's from La France.
That's the bubbly.
It's a bubbly.
Well, let's pop that bad boy open.
Let's pop it. I've been waiting all week for this moment. It's gonna go everywhere just like the movies. Let's see this.
All right, let's go. Before you do that, hey. Wear these. Protect your eyes. It's gonna shoot up. It's gonna pop in your eyes.
Good thinking. Okay, this is the moment right here.
All right, let's do it.
Now the celebration is on.
Come on, let's. Hey, all right. I'll do it. Ready?
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Well, we're still the tag team champions, and maybe the drink didn't go as well as planned, but we're gonna enjoy it. It's from France. It's the best on the shelf.
All right, let's enjoy it.
Let's go.
The point contest is scheduled for one fall. It is a 4-carat Diamonds Division match for the Reality of Wrestling Diamonds Division Championship. Introducing first from Indianapolis, Indiana, Shayna Keys.
She got the keys. She got the keys. Shayna Keys, DP.
The Diamonds Division Championship is up for grabs in this 4-carat Diamonds match.
4-carat Diamonds match, and let me make something clear. We're all winners tonight.
From Atlanta, Georgia,
We don't agree on much.
Kiera Hogan.
DP, do I have a pulse? Is my heart beating? I don't know.
Is that a question? Are you talking? What?
Who am I? What's my name?
Well, Kiera Hogan has returned to the reality of wrestling. And she could be the next Diamonds Division champion.
Yeah.
From Charleston, South Carolina, ladies and gentlemen, Ivory!
The Black Diamond, Ivory Robin, has returned. It is Summer of Champions 3, and a year ago at this very event, she was crowned Diamonds Division champion and had that title presented to her by WWE Hall of Famer Lita. Could Ivory show the sequel this week on the Raw?
And making her way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, she is the reality of wrestling Diamonds Division champion, Kylie Ray.
DP. Kylie Ray is cuckoo.
Kylie Ray is a fantastic representative of reality of wrestling and one of the finest Diamonds Division champions of all time.
She slapped 5 with her buddy Jada Keys. You know, she's sporting what looks like a Pikachu number outfit. Looks like Pikachu on her top there. And
you got to catch them all, Brad Gilmore.
Well, tonight she's gonna have to beat them all because she's defending her championship against 3 other women. Now the way this works is 2 of the Diamonds will be on the apron and can be tagged in at any time. This is a 1 fall to a finish match. This is not elimination. So the first one to get a pinfall victory or submission on whoever is the Diamonds Division champion.
That is a great point, and that means that Kylie Ray does not have to be pinned in order to lose her title.
Well, we saw what these 2 did last time. They fought for the Diamonds Division champion. Yeah, that's right, Kiera. Kiera from the ATL. Kylie Ray from Chi-Town. We saw the last thing these 2 did. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Well, a chop that turned into a blind tag. Now Ivory Robin.
Well, I don't think it's a secret that Ivory Robin and Kylie Ray are not exactly friends. Oh, and there's the tag from Kiera, and here comes Jada Keys.
She got the keys.
A new look for the Black Diamond of the Row, Ivory Robin, Brad Gilmore.
Well, it is Summer of Champions. Oh!
Irish whip. Ducks underneath.
Oh!
Double clothesline.
Both women are down. And Jada Keys actually tags in Kylie Ray. An interesting strategy there because you have to be a legal competitor to make a pinfall and win this match. I wonder if their friendship's going to be to the disadvantage of Jada Keys.
Well, there are no friends in this one. There can only be one winner. There can only be one Diamonds champion. Russian leg sweep there by the champion.
Oh,
and
wait
look at
a minute. She got her in that crossface. Here comes Kiera. Kiera breaks it up. Wait a minute. Jada Keys.
Oh, Jada.
Oh, wow. Snap DDT.
Goodness gracious. Spiked her in the middle of the ring.
Oh, no friends here. Oh, wow. Back elbow. Jada Keys on a roll right now.
Absolutely. Oh, but she walked right into a super kick from the Diamonds Division champion, and Kylie Ray standing tall.
Well, here comes Kiera Hogan. Oh, Kylie going for that super kick, misses. Oh, big clothesline by Kiera. Oh, wow.
Unbelievable, and now the Black Diamond back in control.
Well, I believe the two legal competitors are still Ivory Robin and Kylie Ray. Oh, wow, wait a minute. A big neck breaker there by Kiera.
Oh, and a super kick from Kylie Ray. She goes for the cover. 1, 2, still Diamonds champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still Diamonds Division champion, Kylie Ray.
Well, Kiera Hogan hit Ivory Robin with that big neck breaker. Thought she could have got the pinfall, but she ate a super kick from Kylie Ray, and Kylie retains the championship.
And Kylie was the legal competitor. She had every right to make that pinfall. She does so and retains the Diamonds Division championship. In this week's main event, it's Rex Andrews versus Brian Keith in a last man standing match for the Reality of Wrestling Television Championship. And this one's personal.
When I came back, I had one focus in mind. The only thing that I could think about, the only thing that I could do was prove that I was the most valuable man in this company. To prove that I was better than every single person they put in front of me, and that's exactly what I've done. If you want to disappear, Brian, if you want to go home and go back to your simple life, that's fine. But you're not going away until you tell me. You're not going away until you come back here and you tell me that I'm the better man.
Rex, this is directly towards you. With the Reality of Wrestling's management's blessing, you're looking at one more time to get served up.
For the next few months, the only thing Brian Keith's gonna be able to think of is me and how I beat him.
You don't see quit. You'll never see that from Brian Keith.
I'm a collector. Collecting wins, collecting paychecks, collecting titles. And when necessary, collecting broken bones.
You are listening to the official theme song for Summer of Champions 3 by Saturate.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing backstage here inside the World Gym Arena, the feeling is electric. Summer of Champions 3, the premier wrestling event here at the Reality of Wrestling. But one match is seemingly standing head and shoulders above all the rest. The Reality of Wrestling Television Championship, a last man standing match, seemingly coming to a head here today. Rex Andrews and Brian Keith. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rex Andrews. Rex, we know about this feud, it goes without saying, but a last man standing match, to leave your opponent bruised and battered and unable to answer the 10 count, that's taking your mentality, your mindset, and your game to a whole nother level. I've asked you before, are you ready for Brian Keith? But today, are you really ready?
Chris, I don't know how else to express this to you. Am I ready for Brian Keith? Am I ready for the last man standing? I've told you before, this championship, the television championship, means more to me than anything in the world, and I will do anything to keep it around my waist. My sole focus since I won this championship has just been to put Brian Keith behind me. I've done everything that I could to make this title mean something, to make the television championship important. And I've done that. Like you said, Summer of Champions 3 is built around my championship, my match. That's because of what I've done, the hard work that I've put in. See, Brian Keith wants to hold on. Brian Keith wants to act like he deserves another opportunity. He wants to keep coming after me time and time and time again. See, this is the moment. This is the opportunity where I get to hurt Brian Keith so badly. I get to leave him in the middle of the ring and break him down so much. The last thought on his mind is coming after me and my championship. So am I ready for that? Am I ready to wake up tomorrow and know that Brian Keith's in my past? To wake up tomorrow and know that I'm the television champion. To know that I'm the best competitor on reality wrestling TV. Yes, Chris. Absolutely.
This week's episode of The Reality of Wrestling is brought to you by Hilton Furniture, Let 'em Have It, City Ambulance Service, and Walker Texas Lawyer at walkertexaslawyer.com. Welcome back to this special edition of The Road from Summer of Champions 3. Matt Topolsky alongside Brad Gilmore. And Brad, breaking news. We've seen it. I still can't believe it. I'm sure you feel the same way. Booker T has stripped Gino, the Latin heartthrob Gino, who was undefeated for 2 years.
Let me cut you off right there. He stripped him of the championship unrightfully. The man is injured, Booker. The man is injured. But the only good thing to come out of this, is the Dynamite Adonis, J.J. Blake, who in my mind should already be champion because he's amazing, gets a shot at that Reality of Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
And we will see that matchup in a few weeks here on The Reality of Wrestling at Summer of Champions 3. Still to come, it's a last man standing match for the Reality of Wrestling TV title. A feud the likes of which we have never seen in the Reality of Wrestling before and perhaps will ever see again.
Hey, I gotta go with the guy who we saw right here on this table beat up Brian Keith, the man who since he returned from India has not been the same. The taker of championships, the taker of arms, Rex Andrews.
That matchup is for the TV title. That is right now. Brian Keith, the Lone Ranger of the Road, the bounty hunter, who has been in pursuit of one bounty he has been unable to cash in since losing the television championship, and that's the bounty on Rex Andrews. This week in our main event, he gets one last opportunity to capture the Reality of Wrestling Television Championship, to defeat Rex Andrews, but he's going to have to do it in a last man standing match. This is the main event. Use that hashtag RowOnCW on all social media. Use the hashtag SOC3. Join in on the conversation and buckle in for what should be a wild main event.
Here comes Reality of Wrestling's most dangerous element, as you call him, TP. The taker of championships, the taker of arms, Rex Andrews, the current Reality of Wrestling television champion. And Matt, have you ever seen a more dominant competitor than Rex Andrews?
No, I have not. I had a unique opportunity recently to sit down with both of these competitors, both of these incredible athletes, and discuss with them this historic rivalry, this pursuit of the TV title by Brian Keith and the television championship reign by Rex Andrews. And let me tell you something, Brad Gilmore, there is no respect between these two. It is pure hatred. And it is about to explode.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a last man standing match for the Reality of Wrestling Television Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Greensboro, Texas, weighing in at 220 pounds, Brian Keith. His opponent from Dothan, Alabama, weighing in at 223 pounds, he is the Reality of Wrestling Television Champion, Rex Andrews.
Unapologetic. No human emotions. He's a machine. He is the most dangerous element in the row, and I call him an element because, Brad, I'm unsure as to whether or not he is a human being. What Rex Andrews does inside that squared circle is incredible. Brian Keith, on the other side, captured the Reality of Wrestling Television Championship at the Pasadena Convention Center at the final heat. His career exploded after that. He was unbeatable until he met Rex Andrews.
Until he met Rex Andrews, right, you are, TP, and if you look at Brian Keith's right arm, it is still, oh, wow. Oh, man. I was going to say, if you look at his right arm, it's still bandaged. Oh, from the damage inflicted by Rex Andrews, but Brian Keith's feet still seem to be intact. Wow.
The fastest kicks in the South. On full display right now. This is a last man standing match for the Reality of Wrestling Television Championship. The rules are simple. The only way to defeat your opponent is to knock them out. They must not be able to answer the count of 10. If they do not answer the 10 count, the match is over. It's that simple. 2 men enter, 1 will leave conscious.
I can't think of another rivalry between two competitors in recent memory here in Reality of Wrestling that had more hatred, more blood-boiling elements than this rivalry right here.
I have to agree 100%, and right now, look at the strategy from Brian Keith. A modified sleeper hold, looks more like a choke hold. He's trying to choke out Rex Andrews, and that is completely legal in this matchup.
You just gotta lay that man down for 10 seconds to win or retain that television championship.
What a violent kick to the head. And now the count begins. Rex Andrews must get back to both feet to break the
He's
count.
up. Only a count of 3. It's gonna take more than that to knock down Rex Andrews, but Brian Keith, what's gotta be his strategy here, TP?
It's simple. Knock out Rex Andrews.
Oh! Oh, wow!
What a reversal from Rex Andrews.
Brian Keith took a second to get a little strut in.
Oh,
they
and those
play with
close
the crowd.
fists right now. It's ground and pound from Rex Andrews. Close fists are legal. And now the count begins. Let me turn the tables and ask you, Brad Gilmore, who has the advantage? Rex Andrews is a submission expert, but you must incapacitate your opponent in this matchup.
Well, what better way to incapacitate somebody by making them submit to the pain of a dangerous maneuver? And speaking of dangerous maneuvers, what is Rex Andrews doing?
Don't touch that dial. Summer of Champions 3 and the Reality of Wrestling rolls on after this break. This last man standing match, when Brian Keith officially snapped and used a steel chair to almost end Rex Andrews' career. So both of these competitors, no strangers to the steel chair or other foreign objects for that matter.
Man! Matt. Oh, no!
Oh! Brian Keith! A kick to the temple!
Well, remember the vicious assault. With that chair that we saw between these two very recently. Seems as though that trend continues. Stash is up to a 6 count. 7. And Rex Andrews gets up at the very last opportunity. With only 3 seconds to go.
Rex Andrews, I'm not sure he knows where he is right now, Brad, but Brian Keith has another instrument of destruction. And that just happens to be a steel ladder.
What is Brian Keith thinking right now, man? What can he possibly be doing with that ladder propped up in the position that it is? The mind can only wonder, but right now the action's outside the ring. Brian Keith lighting Rex Andrews up with some more of those kicks.
Brian Keith knows, Brad, that this is his final opportunity, not only to capture that TV title, but to defeat Rex Andrews. When I sat down with these two athletes and discussed this match between the two of them, I can tell you that both of them defeating the other was just as important to them as capturing that title. This is a blood feud if there ever was one. And Rex Andrews has left the building.
Where's he going?
Well, there are no countouts, there are no disqualifications, and now, oh my goodness!
Peekaboo! Brian Keith. Oh wait, now they're taking the staging.
Oh my goodness! That is a piece of metal trussing! Rex Andrews is tearing the stage apart!
Right to that right arm, that injured right arm of Brian Keith. Rex Andrews doing whatever it takes to retain that championship. As smart as he is dangerous, stashes up to a count of 4.
Brad, I have seen steel chairs used. I have seen ladders used. I have seen trash cans used in professional wrestling. I've even seen a kitchen sink. I've never seen part of the stage used before. We just saw it from Rex Andrews.
Brian Keith got up at the count of 8. How did he do that?
Muscle memory, pure instinct,
stupidity.
Oh no. Oh no.
He should have just stayed down.
Snap suplex from Rex Andrews. And back to ground and pound again.
Those closed left hands going right to the jaw of Brian Keith. Rex Andrews said, I'm not done with you just yet.
Rex Andrews now takes Brian Keith to the ring apron.
What is he thinking here? It looks like he's trying to hip toss him or something off the apron.
The amount of damage, the amount of punishment that both of these athletes are putting each other through for this TV title. Oh my God! A rock bottom on the ring apron. That is a metal frame that connects the ring together. And Rex Andrews' spine just collided with it.
Up to a count of 4, and both men are laid out on the ground. Brian Keith pulling out all the stops. Up to a count of 6, Brian Keith is up.
Rex Andrews has not made it back to his feet yet.
And now he's back in the ring. Count is broken up. Brian Keith knows this is his last opportunity at the television championship. He loses this match, he falls far down the ranks here in Reality of Wrestling when it comes to the television championship division.
Right you are, there's no question about it. Brian Keith needs this victory.
Rodeo DDT.
Oh no! Oh no! He's tearing that arm apart! One vicious chair shot after another, and that arm has to be in pieces! And an ejection seat suplex!
Goodness!
Rex Andrews! I have never seen anything quite like this! And he's grabbing his TV title and saying it's over!
Up to a count of 6. Rex Andrews is about to leave the building. Count of 8. Get a 9.
Brian Keith.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Brian Keith made it up before the 10 count. After everything these gladiators have been through and everything they've put each other through, this match can't end like this.
Wait a minute, Booker T is out here. He just told Stash to get to the back. I don't think this match is over.
Wait, this is chaos. This is madness.
Listen up. He made it up before the 10 count.
No, no.
Now, right now, I want to get my junior referee out here because I'm going to restart this match right now.
The match will be restarted. There's more reality of wrestling still to come. Don't go anywhere. More Summer of Champions 3 in a moment.
Booker T stripped Gino of his championship. And now when Rex retained that title, he reverses the decision. I think Booker T is throwing his weight around, TP.
Rodeo DDT, he's looking for it and he hit it! He got all of it! He may only have one good arm, but Brian Keith has more heart than anyone I've ever seen. And the count begins.
Up to a count of 5. Can't both make it up.
Oh, Rex Andrews. Rex Andrews got to his feet. Rex Andrews rolled out of the ring and got to his feet. He broke the count.
He broke the count at the very last second. I saw it.
I saw it. Oh, look out! Oh, look out!
Hey, he was up before the count of 10. Oh, my goodness.
Come on, guys! Right out here in front of us! These two are going to tear this entire building down around them!
Here comes another rodeo DDT.
Looking for it.
Wait a minute.
Rex Andrews caught Brian Keith in midair. No, no, no!
Alabama
Slam on the ladder! You've got to be kidding me!
Count. 1, 2. He did not answer the 10 count.
Oh, come on!
He didn't answer the 10 count. Rex is still the winner.
Brian Keith!
Ring that bell.
Brian Keith!
Ring that bell.
Brian Keith did not answer the 10 count. Ladies and gentlemen, still your reality of wrestling television champion, Rex Andrews. Brian Keith
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and still reality of wrestling television champion, Rex Andrews.
Brian Keith was looking for a second rodeo DDT. Rex Andrews caught him in midair and dead weight reversed it into an Alabama slam on a metal ladder. Brian Keith could not answer the 10 count. Rex Andrews has settled the feud once and for all. He is without question the most dangerous element in reality of wrestling.
Should show some respect, TP.
Silencio. El campeón está hablando. Silencio. Lo que están viendo aquí es un campeón. Lo que están viendo, su nombre, que nadie puede tocar, porque yo soy el intocable, el fino, divino, Gino. Here you go.
Oh, the boss is in the building! The boss is in the building!
What's he doing here?
He owns this company!
I'm aware
It's
of
Summer of Champions 3, and this is someone I will stand up for, Brad Gilmore! Booker T is in the house!
I get he's the owner of the company, but he's being a
Mariachi band, and he's going to receive the key to the city of Monterrey, Mexico!
And what's wrong with that? What a great way to start off this monumental event, Summer of Champions 3. Gino El Campeón. He's getting the key to the city, TP. How many keys do you have? None. He's got more keys than DJ Khaled. Gino, I'm here to present you the key to the city. Our hero in Mexico. I present you tonight the key to the city. Gino, campeón de reality wrestling.
Gino has been undefeated for 2 years. He's been the reality of wrestling heavyweight champion.
Stand up.
Oh, come on, sit down, will you?
Stand up.
It's the key to the city of Monterrey. This is Houston, Texas, the last time I checked.
Why is everyone booing? That's El Campeón.
Fiesta on our hands. Let's take it up to the ring.
At this time, we'd like to welcome a special guest. Making his way to the ring, the ambassador of Monterrey, Mexico, Abel Olivares.
Hola, ¿cómo están todos? Hello. It's so good to be here in this memorable night. We're going to present the key to the city, to the greatest, the legend, the biggest campeón, Gino!
Well, Summer of Champions is all about surprises, Brad Gilmore, but this is absolutely incredible. Gino is being serenaded to the ring by a Marty Cooper. Things just got very interesting.
First of all, I want to know what the hell you think this is. is my Summer of Champions 3. You dig? You know what? I got a couple questions. Where the hell was you 2 weeks ago at the House of Hardcore meets Reality of Wrestling?
You see, but
Oh my goodness, a Davidson driver! And you know what comes next, Brad? 455!
The Reality of Wrestling, the flagship of Texas wrestling.
You just can't see it anywhere else.
This 15 feet in the air! Brian Keith from up top! Oh, look at this! Oh my God!
Will testify.
Oh, connect! Flush!
Now can you dig that?
Boom.
Welcome to Summer of Champions 3. Matt Topolsky alongside Brad Gilmore for week 2 of our 4-week special coverage here from the World Gym Arena. Brad, oh my goodness. Last week was incredible. This week on the Reality of Wrestling, we have a last man standing match for the Reality of Wrestling TV title.
Wow, you know, last man standing, you got to incapacitate your opponent for a count of 10. We're going to see Rex Andrews taking on Brian Keith in that last man standing match. No love lost between these two. It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be unbelievable, but speaking of crazy, there is a giant piñata in the ring. A mariachi band is setting up. I believe we have a